kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fair catch called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Fires it incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
So now it's 2nd and long. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. It's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Quarterback moving. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. And the Noles line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. On his way back from the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Quarterback making checks. It's Aguilar. Fires left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to set up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Volunteers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's taking the shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Bring in the heat. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for the big play. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
I'll tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions down.
Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Sets up the screen. Looking for the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown ball! That touchdown puts him up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
I don't know if anybody saw this happen. He's 0 for 6 to start the game throwing it. He's just not seeing the field real well. The defense has done a great job in the back end and with their pass rush, making life really hard on him. They've gotten no points, and it's not a surprise. I mean, they thought they would be able to find some explosive plays throwing it early. That has not been the case.
Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. And the Seminoles are in the hurry-up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He wants to go deep. Makes the grab at the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, no!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Somebody else, it's got to all work timing-wise. The defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go. Make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover in the backfield.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Gonna run it. It's Holmes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. And the Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. The inside handoff. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Florida State.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the 2nd. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. With the catch, it's Staley. Still running at the 40. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running a football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. And the defense gets home and makes makes a play at the 37-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the Dome. It's Aguilar. There's the pressure. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Going right to work up top. Rushes on him. Crosses the 35. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too.
It's a seam wide open. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 44-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Through the air, it's Ferry. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Takes it the other way. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Lewis. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And the Volunteers line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. try to get the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Might be changing the route. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
You know, quarterbacks have to be careful throwing over the middle of the field, especially when you're playing against the safety with this kind of range and this kind of football IQ. He was locked in on the QB, knew exactly where he was going with the ball. He was able to jump in front of it and pick it up.
Back to throw, it's Sperry. Looking deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 30. Inside the... And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Volunteers. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. These corners going to give these receivers some space. He'll take a deep shot here. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. The Vols will kick it off to start the second half. It'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Sperry. Quick strike complete. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. for it. And here's the third interception of the night. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. To the air on first down. They've got the screen set up. Turning on the Jets. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. And how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to swing it on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Lewis. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Aggressive, 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 man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll call for the fair catch here. Put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Berry. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think of.
This offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Caught over the middle, it's Pittman. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Wants to throw again. Fires to the right. And it's his 4th interception of the game. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Tunnel in the third quarter. This quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Send the tight end in motion. Give to the running back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
Here's the thing. Not a great run. The offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. A cacophony of noise. Debilitating surround sound. The war chant on 3rd down at the Dome. Wants to pass. Can't meet the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Here's the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Oh, man! Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down. When Bobby Bowden built this program, high-flying offenses, great quarterback play, innovation, and that's what they hope they'll see on display today.
Yeah, and it was year after year, man. He found so many elite athletes, such good recruiting in the state of Florida, and when the Seminoles get those guys, man, those teams fly.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Ferry. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches...
Oh, he wants it all. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Corners are going to bail. On 4th down, looking to pass. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Drives, 2 INTs. I don't know who the backup quarterback is, but I might start thinking about doing something there. Goodness gracious, keep turning the football over. Can't do it. Can't put your defense in a bad spot time after time.
So here is the Tennessee offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got an open man. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. The Volunteers want to move quickly. To throw, it's Aguilar. He's looking deep. Catch inside the 25. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. To the red zone, and here they go. And the pass falls incomplete, and we play 3. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Just keep slinging it. Whips it out on the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
Ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. The give to the back. He gets it so close to the 1st down. But I think he's going to be a touch short. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. These corners backing off a bit. Dropping back, it's Berry. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Another delay of game penalty. This is just sloppy. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Quarterback empties his backfield. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Moving away from pressure. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. The Seminoles will hustle to the line.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game.
Unloads it downfield. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get first downs, but I think the time...
Fires toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
Throws for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
To throw, it's Aguilar. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
And the Volunteers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Got it in the middle, it's Carter. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Vols getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. throw on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. Complete to the left. Touchdown ball! And the route is on. And this defense is just getting squeezed by the Big Orange, and he's cutting him up like Peyton Manning.
And no answers. I mean, he's really had his way. They haven't made him feel uncomfortable. If I'm a Vols fan, I'm jacked up that I got this guy at quarterback because he's showing he can put up some big numbers.
And he tacks on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Berry. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
One thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Volunteer! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it. Oh, it's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
On the offensive line, that's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The fire on second down. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. He might want another play. Down, they'll pass for it. Takes a shot as he throws, and they never had a chance. Incomplete.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're bullying this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach.
There he goes! Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's Barry. Sends it downfield, and it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Bringing it back, and they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Grabbed in the middle, it's Staley. He's loose, and he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
The Volunteers want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Barry. Got it in the middle, it's White. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick.